Okay, welcome back. So this is the second part of our assembly drawing. Now what I didn't do at the end of the last one is just save it. So I think the best thing to do is File and Save As, and it's now an assembly drawing, so I was going to call it Assembly, and Save. And you'll notice that the next thing we need to do is bring in a new side. So I'm going to place a new side in, side and open. And it's going to rotate it in the X direction, so it's exactly how we want it. Now hopefully some of you will have noticed that this isn't quite right. We need like an opposite, if that makes sense. No matter how hard I try, it's not going to fit perfectly in there, so it's the wrong way around. Now I could redraw the part the other way around, which would be time consuming, or we could use the mirror tool, which is a very cunning way of moving it. So I'm going to click mirror, and what it wants me to do is select the component I want to mirror. So I'm going to click that there, so I'll select that component. The next thing we need to do is tell it how we want to mirror it, the mirror plane. So I'm going to click the mirror plane and select that face there, and you'll notice it's ghosted in what will be the new component, so I can go next. And it's going to call it, it wants to actually create a new component which is called side_mirror. So I'm going to create that, and that will save it in our folder, which is really good, as a new part. So I'm going to delete the old part, and we just need to join it all together. So I was thinking of the easiest way to do it, so I might use a series of mates and flushes. So I'm simply going to flush that face with that edge there. I'm going to use the donk to apply. I'm going to flush that face with that face and apply. And if we just go down to there, I just need to stick that bottom edge to the base. So I'm just going to go to mate, and I'm going to stick that one. I'm going to orbit around to that one there. Nice little donk. Click apply, and that has brought that in. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's good. The next thing we need to do is we need to place in the acrylic. So I'm going to select the acrylic and go open and bring it in. Now I could try and reorientate it, but I'm just going to use my mate tool just to turn everything around. So let's just orbit around and do some mating. So I'm going to click constrain. I'm going to do a mate, so I'm going to mate that face to that face, and it's stuck that around, so I'm going to click apply. And to completely turn it around the right way, I might just do two flushes. So I'm going to flush that thin edge there. It's got that there. Oh, that's not done. It's just bear with me a second. Constrain. Okay, so I was going to check what's been done. So actual fact, none of those have been saved, because you might have noticed that I didn't click apply. So get the constrain. I'm going to start again. Click mate. I'm going to select that face there, and I'm going to orbit around. And I just want to go for that inside edge there and click apply. And it's so important that you click apply after every move. So that's actually stuck to that edge there. Just bear with me, it's not looking right at the moment, but it will be very, very soon. So the next thing I need to do is I'm going to flush that fine edge there. If I orbit around to that edge there, and it's spun it around for me, so I'm going to click apply again, must click apply. And all that leaves us to do is one more move, and that is completed. So I'm going to flush that edge with that edge and click apply. And if I zoom out and I orbit, we now have our completed desk tidy, which is rather nice. So I'm going to move away from there and just save that. What it wants me to do is save changes to the dependent files, which is going to be the new mirror file. So I'm going to click yes to all and OK. And it'll create that new file for me, and there we have it. And if you want to join me for the last one, where we look at a little bit of rendering and we try and export it as a 2D graphic, thank you very much.